Now, as any world champ will tell you, starting the new season is a bit like having a target painted on your back. Facing this new pressure and keeping up with the wins is the stuff of legends. That's exactly what the Kiwis of Robertson racing team did in Perth last weekend for the Australia Match Cup. The 2017 World Match Racing Tour is still under their rule. Phil Robertson's Kiwis reminded everyone they're still the boss last weekend as the Australia Match Cup in Perth kicked off the 2017 World Match Racing Tour season. The reigning world champs breezed through the qualifying rounds straight up through the semis with a steady 3-1s, and then went on to dominate the final with a 3-0 on local Aussie talent Matt Jerwood and the Redline team. Fresh off his podium placement on the Extreme Sailing Series in Oman, and now on double duty, Robertson will be a tough act to follow in this 7-stop World Championship. Certainly with the 3 teams in the semis at this match cup, Jerwood, David Gilmore and Trevor Mitski, Western Australia proved it can always provide fresh new talent. In fact, some of the masters of pro match racing got a taste of that. Scoring a 3-0, Jerwood got rid of 6-time world champ Ian Williams and GAC Pindar in the very first round of 16. David Gilmore and Taylor Canfield got to slug it out in the quarters, with the Australians taking the pass to the final, while Mirsky took out the French on Spindrift, calmed by Jan Guichard in the quarters with a 3-1. Difficult 2017 start instead for Team Magenta led by Sally Barco, with the all-ladies team bumped out early in the qualifiers. Teams are now already in California for the Congressional Cup Classic to be decided this weekend. Full update on who will be wearing the crimson jacket this year in the next NC Sports edition. So much has changed in sailing, and the shift to the M32 catamarans last year had left many critics or purists even more baffled when the monohulls were dropped. But like in the America's Cup, neither the action on the water or the engagement level for the public have faded away. Quite the contrary, sailing has been given new life and opened the door for an army of younger and very talented recruits. Guys like Robertson and the rising Jerwood. Let's listen in to their comments after the final.
We came into the day 0-1 down in the semi-finals to Gilmore and pulled 3 stunners out against him and got the upper hand on him there, and then up against Redline Racing, Matt Jerwood, and they're good. Those boys are sharp, and so is the Gilmores. So we had to bring our A game, and we did, and I think we sailed, from what I can sort of tell, pretty perfectly almost. Won the World Champs last year and wanted to sort of stamp our mark at this event, and we said sort of at the start of the season, event 1's a massive one, we want to come out on top, and the boys have pulled it off, so we're happy and sort of ticked all the boxes we wanted to tick.
Hold it up, boys. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Phil Robertson!
Didn't slightly outclass us, he really did outclass us. He just got us on the start, so doesn't take much of a difference in I guess skill to really show, and he definitely is a little bit better at us at the starts at the moment, and he got us 3 times, and it was a racetrack, you couldn't come back, and unless you did, the other guy made a really big mistake, and Phil doesn't make mistakes like that, so all credit to him and his team. He sailed really well, and we've got to go away and figure out how to do those starts better. We're not bad at it, but we're not obviously good enough yet, so we'll come back stronger next time. It hasn't been bad. It's been fantastic conditions and awesome racing, and racing against the world's best and some of the coolest boats. I'd recommend anyone to get N32, and they're just so much fun.